That's a lot up front.
Well, they have really locked the pass rush. Oglesby slamming off tackle and then gang tackled near the 40-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 5.
One of the problems they're having today is that they've always outscored everybody in the games in the past. Their offense has rolled. Today their offense is not rolling, and it's kind of bearing out the problems that they're having on defense.
Almost as if the defense every week knows subconsciously that whatever they allow, the offense will get more.
Sure.
But that sooner or later will catch up to you if that's your attitude. Big 3rd down. Needing about 5.5. Fly pattern open was Kyle McPherson, but again, with the wind behind him, play was way deep, and it'll be a punting situation.
And that was a tough pass because it was looking back into the sun also. Well, Clay should have taken a little bit more time. Again, look at Pat Sullivan, positive, telling him, you should have done this, you could have.
Yards for the senior from Round Rock, north of Boston. Adams at his 17. This is a beauty. Backs him up to the 12. Horns played for the return, and they get a 17-yard return with a flag tacked on.
Longhorn return.
Tackle is made at the 29-yard line.
He's dropped by Philip Holler. The line of scrimmage will be the 29-yard line.
R.B. Alexander waiting the call, and the Horns go away applauding, thinking it will be against TCU. Personal foul, TCU.
I can promise you Pat Sullivan doesn't like that. You don't want to give Texas opportunities. It's kind of like that offsides on the roughing the punter. You don't want to give them opportunities. When you get that football back or you get them deep, don't give them any life.
Look what they did defensively 1 week ago. 2 interceptions by Wesley, 10 tackles and a pickoff by Rand, 2 interceptions, a fumble recovery by Evans. West had a big game up front. Jones had a big game. 8 tackles and a touchdown on a fumble return and 2 deflections by Jones. And that's how you score 46 points when your offense gets 11 first downs all day.
I think that is the most points I've ever seen by a team that had 11 first downs, and I bet they didn't have 300 yards offense.
The amazing thing is they almost never get a break because there's nobody behind them. They're out there every single snap almost, which makes the second half really probably the story to watch because Texas has all kinds of depth and can roll with 3, 4 sometimes at a position. Adrian Walker hit by Royal West as he tried to turn the corner, and there was no corner to turn there.
Well, what Texas needs to do right now is make some adjustments on offense. TCU is blitzing just about every time. They're bringing Brad Smith along the line. Lenoy Jones, we've seen him in a lot of plays. They need to start running that play action where they fake in, hold those linebackers up, drop back into that solid pass protection, and find the receivers downfield.
No gain for Walker. Gerald Crawford is on for 37. Walker again has no room as he tries to get outside. Brad Smith followed him. Brad Smith reunited today head-to-head with a guy he used to spend some time in the same playpen with back at El Paso, and that is center Turk McDonald.
51, Brad Smith running the line. Look, 2 of them out there. There's Moulton out there turning back in, Brad Smith there, and look at the emotion that these guys are having.
Smith's parents, McDonald's parents, both had their kids early. They were students at UTEP. And they have just recently reappointed themselves as that one is almost brought in off the fingertips of Kenny Neal, and the Horns again have to kick it away.
I hate to say this, but Kenny Neal has been awesome in the first few games of this year. I mean, he has not dropped a football, and here today I've seen him drop 2 that he probably should have had.
Into the wing kick coming from McClanahan. Hickman at his 20. Went for the block. And a nice effort. Fair caught at the 20. 37 yards.